All right, hello Sagittarius. I am here for your August reading. This is for Sagittarius Sun, Moon, and Rising, and Cross Watchers. So I've gone ahead and already shuffled one of the decks and laid out some cards so I could get a general feel of the energy that we're going to be dealing with for this month. And so here in the next couple minutes, if it doesn't resonate with you, just go ahead and check your other signs. Okay, your rising sign, moon sign, and Venus. So, wow, you guys have had quite the last couple of months. Yeah, you've been getting hit with all kinds of energies. It's kind of made you feel a little unstable. So you've been doing a lot of internalizing what's going on in your world. So I do feel, though, that things are on the up. Things are going to get better for you. You do have a lot of opportunities. And some of you are, I feel like, you're kind of tripping yourself up a little bit. But that's understandable, too. You've had a lot of stuff put in your lap. You've had a lot of stuff taken away. You've had a lot of changes. So that being said, the first card that I pulled was the Merlin. And the Merlin, he's like a combination between the magician and the high priest, the emperor. He's alchemy, he's justice, he's the magician, he manifests. And so what the cards are telling you right now is, for one, you're not in this alone, okay? Everything you do, you have the divine power with you. But he's also informing you that to look for your answers within, because you have the answers to your questions. You have the solutions to your problems. If you could just find that space in your head that you can go to, and that you do go to. You're just having a hard time getting there lately. Where you have the peace, and you can rationalize, and you can process, and you can deal with what's going on. Listen to that inner voice, okay? You do have the answers, and everything is lining up. Everything's happening the way it's supposed to. That being said, the following, another card was the Ten of Wands in reverse. Now, this is showing me that you are working really hard for something or against something. And I have a feeling with a lot of you, this is you're fighting change right now. You're not really feeling it. You're like, no, I don't think I want to. But you've had a lot of uncertainties. I guess I'm going to say you're not trusting your own judgment, because you've made some decisions that you thought that you wanted it to work out a certain way, and then it did, and then you're not happy with it. So you're not feeling so sure-footed right now. And then it's interesting because the next card was the Novice. Okay, so I'm sorry about the glare. He's representing innocence, beginner, ignorance, new skill without practice, unstable curiosity. And so it's interesting that we have both of these two cards together. So you're at opposite ends of the scale there. And so this is, no, let me do that again. This is normally you. When you're feeling that you have everything collected in its place and the way that you want it, and where you're in control of the situation. Right now, you're teetering back and forth between these, and you're spending a little bit more energy being here. And then in the cause and effect of that is you're being a little difficult. I'm going to say maybe tendency towards immature. You're not handling things quite the way you would. Or that, you know, this is pulling this out of you, and you're just kind of like standing your ground, and you're like, I don't want him, you know. But if you would just sit back a little bit, take a step back, and realize that, you know what, there's always going to be change. Always going to be change. No matter what, that's something we cannot change, is the fact that there's going to be change. And just try to roll with it a little bit. You might start seeing the blessing that's in front of you, or that is in sight, you know, that is attainable for you to reach. And I know that it's difficult when everybody says, you know, it's about perspective and just have a positive attitude. I'm not even saying so much that, because when somebody says that to me, it pisses me off, especially if I'm in a bad mood. And if I'm not liking something, like, don't tell me to see the positive of anything. I'm positively annoyed is what I am. So, but if you can try to put yourself, journal, you know, a learning experience, kind of just try to, you know, pull something out of it that you can take with you down the road. Okay, and so then these other cards I haven't flipped over yet. So the first one's going to be for like the first week, the second card second week, third card third, fourth. You see the pattern here. So the first card that we have is the Eight of Cups. And so what this is you are having to walk away from something. Okay, you're having to set something down and move on. You're collecting your thoughts. You're like, okay, this is the way it's going to be. I can't do this anymore. I'm just going to go on. So you're moving forward with something, and again, have faith with that the Merlin is there for you. Okay, just I have a feeling this entire month, just, you know, and if it's something that's good that's coming up here, and maybe this is just your anxiety that I'm feeling, just know that you deserve the happiness that you're getting. Okay, don't worry, it's not going to be taken out from underneath you. All right. And so then for the second week, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Again, but it's in reverse. You're leaving something behind, okay, and you're traveling forward. And this is a spiritual card, okay? So you're learning. You're taking, it's like you've had, your eyes have been opened, okay? And you liked where you were, but you know that it's time to move on. So it looks like the first 2 weeks definitely were going forward. And then for the third week, we have the Queen of Cups, okay? And so if we have it might be an emotional week for you, okay? But just know that, and she's in reverse, so, and I'm feeling like this is more you. I'm not feeling that this is a person coming into the picture. I'm feeling like you are going to have a really a time with your emotions, okay? So just try to, like I said, if you have to step back, step away, to go to that one place that just, you know, there's peace, gather yourself together, and then move forward. Baby steps, Sag, baby steps, okay? Your intuition, your psychic abilities, you may be getting answers in your dreams, just, you know, signs. Pay attention to your dreams. Journal, write them down. You'll be interesting if when you do write these things down, and then, you know, like 6 months or a year from now, you know, you open up that journal and you're like, oh wow, now that makes sense. Oh my gosh. So again, with the Merlin card and going to the Queen of Cups in reverse, just try to stay out of this energy, okay? Stay with this one. Pay attention. The Divine's trying to make this as easy for you as possible. you guys should be fairly used to change, because you do get your fair amount of it. It's just, it's been so much has been put on you these last few months. It's just been change after change after change, and you're just like, can we stop with the change already? Even if it's good, you're almost just not even wanting it. So then for the end of the month, we have the Three of Pentacles, okay? And so we have by the end of the month, you're going to have a new foundation of something new starting, okay? And it's going to be positive. It's already going to be in the works. So there could be something underlying right now that's already starting to play out. I'm sorry, to play out. And so by the end of the month, it's going to be right there. It's going to be on its way to set in motion. So I feel like this is very much so an emotional thing. You know, there's been some changes, and you're just not quite, you're up here fighting hard, and you know, here you're walking away, and here you're taking with you, you're packing up and moving, and then, you know, here you're going to be emotional and be having intuition and all that. So just be patient with yourself, Sagittarius, okay? Just try to ride it out for the month. There's so much weird stuff going on up in the cosmos. I mean, got almost everything in retrograde, and I think by the end of the month, which Mercury is affecting your rising sign, if a lot of you have Gemini as your rising, so you know that's being affected too, and that takes a toll on you. So I know right now I'm having complete communication issues. I mean, I'm tripping over my words left and right. So I'm a Gemini Sagittarius, and it's, yeah, I can say the sky's blue and people look at me like I've lost my damn mind. So I'm going to pull a few more oracle cards here. And what do we have for Sagittarius? And I think I'll get some, pull one of my decks to get some messages from the angels for you all. So I guess this includes me, but... Okay, so what else do we have for Sagittarius for the month of August? What do we have for Sagittarius for the month of August? Okay. The Frog. And the Frog is cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. So what you have been holding on to emotionally, and that has changing, it's time to let it go. So decide now how much more time you're going to give this, your energy. If it's going to be a day, if it's going to be 2 days, if it's going to be a week. Okay, you make that decision. And then when that time's up, set it down, be the Eight of Cups, and walk the hell away. Okay, because you're tired. You don't need to be holding on to this, Sag. You really don't. Okay, and then the Dog, loyalty, sincerity, unconditional love. And this was in reverse. So yes, this is, you guys are having some relationship issues, and you're going to find that loyalty again. You're going to. I know right now it doesn't seem like you will, but it's going to be there. It's going to be there again. And you know, if you don't have a lot of friends, or if you do have a lot of friends, you know, most of us have that one person that we can just talk to. Sometimes we don't need somebody telling us, giving us solutions. We just need somebody to hear us vent. And especially as women, I think I'm told that we have so many words a day that we have to get out. Otherwise we feel like our heads are going to explode. So find that one person that you can talk to, okay, and just get it off your chest. And like I said, give it a scheduled time, and when that time's up, be done with it. This one sec here. I'm going to pull messages from the fairies. Let's see what divine inspiration they have for you. Okay. This is magical messages from the fairies oracle cards, Enduring Virtue. They're very pretty cards. So what do we have for Sagittarius? messages for Sagittarius. And if this resonated with you, please like and subscribe. And you can also follow me over on Facebook. I am Archetype Gemini, and you can message me there. And I will, if you'd like a personal reading, if you'd like to elaborate on this one, just go ahead and hit me up, and we'll get you scheduled if I can't do it right at that moment. And comments, please, constructive criticism. Just remember, be nice, please. This isn't going to resonate with everybody. This is, you know, there's a lot of Sagittariuses in the world. So, but do check your other signs. If it's not, if parts of it are hidden, still check your other signs, because you'd be amazed. So what else do we have for Sagittarius? What messages do we have? Let go. Okay. So it's time to let go, Sagittarius. As you surrender the need to control, your relaxed energy rapidly attracts your desires. So that, again, is that first card. Okay. You are the magician as well. Okay. You can create. You can bring a healthier, new, happier, better situation in the entirety into your reality. But don't stay in that dark place. You know, just let it go. Okay? I know it's so much easier said than done. I know. But there's something better waiting for you. That's what it is, though, you know? I mean, think about how many times you've wanted something, or you thought you wanted something, and then, like, a year later, you're like, phew, thank God for that one. I escaped that. And you're like, yeah, I didn't know what I wanted, huh? So just keep that in mind, okay? And next, new career, okay? So if this is a work issue, this is not necessarily a career. You've got new opportunities. You've got big changes coming. You've got exciting times coming, Sagittarius. This is all going to be in the wash, okay? It's on its way out. It really is. And so your work focus is shifting in a positive, new, and successful direction. And that's all elements of your life, Sagittarius. So, all right, guys, that's a wrap for now. And good luck. Keep your heads up. You guys are a tough sign. You're an awesome sign. And message me, like I said, like and subscribe if you would. Otherwise, I will see you next month. Bye, guys.